Hyderabad court that is currently looking into the bail application of actor Allu Arjun on the Pushpa 2 Stampede case will be giving the verdict on the same case today. The actor and accused in the case booked over the death of a woman in a stampede during the premiere of his latest film Pushpa 2 appeared through a video conferencing before the local court on Friday. In fact, Allu Arjun was arrested on December 13th in the connection with the similar incident before. And in fact, he was produced before the Namapalli Code, which remanded him to a 14-day judicial custody. Shortly after Allu Arjun was shifted to jail, the Telangana High Court granted him interim relief for 4 weeks and he was released from the jail on December 14th. Well, my colleague Gautam Shankar joins us live on this very story. Well, Gautam, first of all, a very good morning. And what do we expect from the court in this hearing today?
Good morning, Yash. It's a big day indeed for Allu Arjun today. The Nampally court is set to pronounce its verdict in the regular bail petition that has been filed by the Telugu film star here. So this is in connection with the Stampede case that happened at Sandhya Theatre in December last year. So it will be a very important verdict because he has already got interim bail from the Telangana High Court. So this is for the regular bail. So this could also open up avenues for Allu Arjun to meet the victim who's still recuperating in the hospital, Shritesh, the 9-year-old boy who was injured, and his mother sadly passed away, 35-year-old Revati there. So now arguments have concluded from both sides. The hearing took place on Monday earlier this week. So now that he's out on interim bail, this regular bail could also pave the way for Allu Arjun to meet Shritesh in hospital. That is a big possibility as well. Keep in mind that Allu Arjun and his team has already made very generous donations here to the recovery of Shritesh, having given 2 crore rupees already from him and the filmmakers. And now the only argument was that why hasn't Allu Arjun visited Shritesh in the hospital? So now the boy is actually recovering quite well, and one of the bail conditions could be that he be allowed to meet this boy in hospital as well. So it will be very interesting to see what happened because the case that happened on December 13th, the hearing that happened is that it was a case of culpable homicide is what the argument was. So this wasn't amounting to murder. So given that as a charge, we could see some good news coming in for Allu Arjun later today, Yash.
Gautam, let's also talk on this very issue from a larger perspective. Today's hearing and perhaps today's verdict from the Telangana High Court will be an instrumental one in future also, because we've been seeing similar sort of cases across the country, be it from the Bollywood where a star arrives at a location and in fact there's a situation of pandemonium there. Now what do you think? How important is this judgment for the entire film industry across the country?
Absolutely. It's going to be massive in that regard. Keep in mind that the Telugu film industry had already approached Telangana CM Revanth Reddy and discussed these issues. And the Telangana CM has made it very clear that these benefit shows, these premiere shows that happen at early morning will no longer take place in the state of Telangana. So that is a move that has already been implemented in the state as a fallout of the stampede that took place in Sandhya Theatre. And the focus is now going to be on increasing the presence of the Telugu film industry internationally. So in that regard, the benefit shows are already gone, and now this case is set to become a precedent of sorts in terms of how the actors should behave. Because keep in mind that the police had said that Allu Arjun and his team, his bouncers, also pushed the police aside during the incident that took place, saying that there cannot be this sort of VIP culture that stars are treated differently, and they should understand they should behave responsibly when they are in a public space. So in that regard, it's going to be a big verdict today.
Well, a big verdict today expected from the Telangana High Court. Well, for that meanwhile, Gautam, thank you so much for giving out those details. We'll come back to you as and when the hearing begins.